Alright. Yes, there's no game yet in the background. I did not actually even open Battle.net. That's probably not the smartest idea. I hope you enjoyed some of that fine morning game chamber orchestra music. And the random Fallout 3 oldies. Can't forget those. Alright. Wait, oh, rolling restarts. Okay, that was like a while ago. They should be good by now, right? Hopefully. Most nasty sound in the world. One of the most nastiest sounds in the world is somebody trying to spit up a hopper. It's gross. It's even nastier when they get stuck on their chin. They're trying to like, ew, gross. Uh-oh. That was like a really long time. Can't be because I'm streaming, can it? Nah. I've always streamed while in the past with no problems, but I've never tried streaming while when a new expansion releases, so that is going to be interesting. That is going to be interesting. Oh, yeah, okay, I could put I just don't know how the whole, I don't want people seeing what the fuck I'm doing kind of thing. Alright, but before we actually do get started, there's going to be one thing I'm going to do first. Alright, before we actually start the game, we're going to make the coffee frappe that I made yesterday. And hope that it turns out the same. Now, when I made it yesterday, I made it in the blender. And needless to say, my aunt wasn't too thrilled about that because she hates coffee and anything to do with coffee, and especially the smells of coffee. So she didn't really like the fact that it smelled like coffee in the damn blender. So I have to use this. And pray I don't blow up or start a fire, and that it actually works. It is one of those NutriBullets 900 series, whatever the fuck. But yeah, one time we used it and it started smoking. We think it might have been because we probably put too much stuff in there at the time. But I've never made coffee in one of these things, and I don't even know if it's, safe or supposed to be used to make coffee. Whatever. Alright. So let's see if I can finagle this around for a bit. For about the next few minutes or so. So you can actually see what the fuck I'm doing. Not that you give a shit, but I don't care if you give a shit or not. This is going to be interesting. I'm really kind of afraid to do this, right? I don't know why, but I'm really kind of afraid to do this. Alright. So, to those wondering how I made this lovely concoction yesterday in the first place, depending on how much you're going to drink or how many people you want to try to serve, I have one 8-ounce cup of Dunkin' Donuts brewed coffee here. It's not an ice brewed, it's not cold brewed, it's an actual hot brewed coffee, which they say they never suggest using hot coffee. It's too diluted and all that shit like that. But in my case right now, I kind of need the dilution, the dilutedness, so we're not going to care about that. God, I'm really afraid to use this thing. Like, you don't understand, I'm like really afraid. Like, it doesn't even have buttons on it. Like, the way this thing works is you're supposed to just push down on it when you have everything in there. Like, just push down and then it blends. Or whatever it does. So, you'll see it here, folks. You'll see it here first, folks, if I die on stream or something like that. I guess I can have that going for me. So, I guess I have 1 part 8-ounce coffee, whatever. It doesn't have to be Dunkin' Donuts, obviously. I just prefer their Keurig cups. Just pour that in there. Yeah, I know it doesn't look like much, but I can't have too much caffeine. So, I'm gonna go get the ice. Alright, now, for those who want their shit extra sweet, you can use, well, and obviously a flavored creamer. My creamer of choice is Almond Joy, because it fucking rocks. Obviously, like I said, if you're not a sugar person, you can't have sugar or whatever, just use regular creamer. It's up to you how much you want to use, obviously how light, dark you want it. I use a lot because I want well, I don't use a lot, but I want enough so I can actually taste the Almond Joy. Now, at the same time, if you're an extra sweet person, or you just don't want the cream flavor in there, but you want like the sugar behind it, you put yourself like a teaspoon or so of sugar in there, actual sugar. So, we put the actual sugar in here. Like I said, just maybe about a teaspoon or so. Especially depending on how much you're making. Like, I'm only making an 8-ounce today. Yesterday, I made, like, a lot of ounces. I'm not doing that today. Yeah, and don't mind the mess on the table if you do. Again, I can care less. I don't give 2 shits how my place looks to you. Alright. So, we got our little thing here, ready to be nutribulleted. And I don't know if I'm ready to get blown up yet. Guys, I don't know. I don't know, man. This is gonna be interesting. I really don't want to die. Nah, I'm not gonna die. It just smoked last time, but still, it like made that like electrical smoke where you could actually smell it, and it kind of smelled like there was a fire going on. Oh. All right, here goes nothing. I do push it down, right? I just push it down, right? Right? I just push down. How do I know it's done? Ugh. All right, guys, here we go. It still sounds like. Woo! Oh, it's frothy today. Yesterday it was still liquidy. Today it's actually like a fucking shake. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. Cup. Ah, cup's right next to it, though. Oh, yes. Actually, I think I like this thing better. Kind of. Maybe it's a little too sloshy, though. Huh? Might be a little too sloshy now. Oh, shit, it's leaking. What the fuck? This shit leaks. That's nice. Oh, whatever. It's good enough. Ooh. You smell that? Well, you guys can't smell that, but it smells a little bit like burning down by the thing. These NutriBullets are not the safest fucking things. You cannot don't overstuff them. Do not put a lot of shit in there at once, because I think that's what does it. I didn't really even have anything in there, and it's still kind of making that smell a little bit, so that just goes to show you how I don't think it's so safe. This is really fucking slushy today, though. Damn. It's like a fucking ice cream float. I think I put a little too much ice. I'm gonna have to like keep doing trial and error on this until I get it right. Yesterday was not enough ice, but like I said, I used a blender too, so maybe that's the difference. Maybe the blender just doesn't give you the desired. Yeah, let's just flop all over the place and get coffee everywhere. So reek like coffee in here. That's smart. It's all over the side of the cup. Sloshy. Alright. Yeah, really, even inside the thing, it smells pretty much like, I don't know, burning or something. It's weird. Alright, but that is how you can make your own